Excuse me. What the fuck?
Where she get chicken from?
What is... Somebody threw a chicken for this scene.
From ceiling.
Chef Brian Tsao here, not your typical chef, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Uncle Roger love this crazy Chinese cooking video. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a shout out to all of my amazing sous chef level patrons. You guys, along with all the patrons, really do make a difference on this channel. And for those of you who are watching and want to support further, please consider becoming a patron. Visit the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks, like early access to new episodes, but more importantly, Patreon exclusive content. And lastly, my band Lost Becomes has just put out a music video for our latest single, Grudge, and our full-length album is finally available for streaming wherever you stream music, so please go check it out.
She cooked with MSG? Oh my god. MSG is salt on crack. Don't need salt. Salt is so 2005. I think this video, they are making scrambled egg with tomato.
Scrambled eggs and tomato in the West, that may sound really weird, but that is a very common dish in East Asia. It's a dish I grew up eating. It's a dish that I love. It's not a breakfast dish. It's something we commonly had for lunch or dinner, more often dinner. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's more popular in the south of China. I lived in northern China, Beijing specifically, for a number of years, a long, long time ago, and I don't recall having it that often. And I say that because I'm part Chinese. My father was born and raised in Taiwan, but their ancestry is from Guangdong, China, or Canton, China, which is in the south. So all of our culture and even the Chinese we speak at home is Cantonese versus Mandarin. It's a mixture of both, really.
Don't know what to expect. Are Chinese people better at cooking than BBC food? Let's see.
Probably.
Let's see.
番茄炒蛋看似简单，其实第一步你们就做错了。
Oh God. Oh man. we are in for some shit. I've seen videos like this before from, like, you know, not just Chinese social media videos, but even like in the past of comedy shows, they would often do sketches. I've seen Korean ones, Japanese ones, and Chinese ones. Again, just kind of this like over the top comedic style. You watch. Oh, fuck. I did not see that coming.
What? Too thing happening. Too many things happening. This is not... I thought this was supposed to be...
They will ignore you until they can't. Okay, all right.
King Video teach you how to make scrambled egg and tomato, but
She's getting...
why all this Kung Fu, Dragon Ball bullshit? What
sky?
is this?
Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, this is a legit technique. You basically submerge the tomatoes in some boiling water. You're kind of like flash cooking the outside of the tomato, so the flesh of the tomato weakens on the outside that's been exposed to the hot water, and it becomes very easy to peel. You saw that she scored an X onto it. That's just to make it easier to peel. That's a legit technique. Not quite this stylized with so many martial arts poses or getting your water directly from the clouds, but as far as the peeling of the tomato, that's legit.
Uncle Roger need to take a break and start from the beginning. I think this is just like not actual cooking recipe tutorial. This is just social media funny video.
Yeah.
So let's start from beginning.
All right.
Change my mindset.
Okay.
番茄炒蛋看似简单，其实
Okay, good. At least she don't use induction stove. She use actual fire.
Tabletop burner using those butane gas cans. Yeah, it's very common. I mean, very often, like when you're doing hot pot, you'll have one of those. I think people are starting to use more induction now, period. But yeah, very common to have.
This is how cheap Asian people are. We don't like to pay electric bill. We don't want to pay water bill. So we take electric and water from sky. Growing up, Uncle Roger never pay for electric bill, just steal electric and water from neighbor. Asian people be very cheap. Sometimes Uncle Roger don't even want to pay for Wi-Fi. Uncle Roger just go to coffee shop, buy one coffee, $3, stay for 5 hours. The cheapest office anywhere.
I think the better word is thrifty. Asian people are very thrifty. My wife is born and raised in Malaysia. She is, I guess you can say, not as westernized as I am, and she is clearly more thrifty than I am.
What is she wearing on her shirt? It says, they will ignore you until they can't. She used kung fu to make omelette. Nobody ignoring you. People scared of you. Nobody ignoring you. Many Asian people, we like wearing shirt with English word. I see that many times in Asia.
Oh, God.
It's like white people, they like getting tattoo of
Yeah, a Chinese character. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. So I got this tattoo on my arm. Okay. It's a pretty cool looking tattoo, right? It's some Chinese characters. It says 破釜沉舟, means break metal, sink ships. I'm not going to give you the whole story, but basically what it means is never give up, but more accurately, like fight to the bitter end. At least that's the definition I remember when I learned it in school. I looked up that it's called a chengyu, which is a proverb, and they even have these proverb dictionaries, and I looked this up and it literally says fight to the bitter end, fight to the death. So this looks badass to the average Western person, and you know, typically a person who can read and write Chinese that reads it, they go, oh wow, that's a very meaningful tattoo because it has some historical significance. Point I'm trying to make is, can you imagine, let me backtrack, I fucking have like started to hate this tattoo. I'm older now, yeah, I have a family. I go into the supermarket, a Chinese supermarket often. I go in there with my daughter and I have a bunch of people staring at me like, oh, that's some hard shit, but also kind of like, ah. And it's because it says some hard shit. Now, can you imagine if this was in English and I was going into Walmart and it says fight to the bitter end? You know, like, so put yourself in the mindset of a Chinese person who's reading my tattoo in Chinese and like, oh, that's a bit rough, my friend. I even thought about covering it up, but I'm the type of guy that like, I try not to look back on things. It's like, all right, I did this at a time of my life where this was very significant. I was 360 pounds back then. I put this tattoo on my arm to motivate me to lose weight. I lost over 100 pounds. Anyway, let's keep watching.
So that's the water. Okay, water on tomato. Okay.
I will say, growing up, my mom, who's Korean but learned how to make this dish from my aunt on my father's side, they never peeled the tomatoes.
Okay. Don't spin knife around. That's very dangerous. You spin knife around, you slip, the knife cut your toe. Now you only have 9 toes. How you go about your life only have 9 toes. That is very sad. 9-toe people are the worst people.
Excuse me. What the fuck?
Where she get chicken from?
What is... Somebody threw a chicken for this scene.
From ceiling. How you store chicken
you can never
in
put
ceiling?
This out in the West.
That is not very nice to chicken. Don't store chicken in ceiling. It's not free-range chicken. If you store any pet in ceiling, that is animal abuse.
Is it PETA? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Wait. How can that chicken lay egg? That is rooster. That is male chicken. How you make male chicken lay egg? Is your kung fu that good?
I don't know, it is 2022.
Give chicken a sex change.
Oh,
she make the chicken lay egg, and then when it's done, she just throw chicken out. Hiya. That is how Uncle Roger, ex-wife Auntie Helen. That is how Auntie Helen treat me. She use Uncle Roger, and then when finished using, she throw me out just like chicken.
What the fuck?
How you... Wait. What? Uncle Roger gotta watch this again.
What's going on?
You crack egg, But the fourth egg is piece of shit. How you crack egg open and its shit come out? How?
And now the cat wants to eat the
Then
shit.
she
What
throw the shit to cat. Is that what you feed? You feeding shit to your cat? This woman, she abused the chicken. Then she
she's
abused
abusing
the cat. Hiya. Don't give this woman any pet. They will need therapy. Okay.
I think she used white pepper there, which is more common, I would say, in China than black pepper. They have black pepper, clearly, but it's more common to find ground white pepper. I think she put some liaojiu, which is like cooking wine. I couldn't see the bottle, but I'm pretty sure that's liaojiu. Baijiu is like the white liquor, and then liaojiu is cooking wine, and it says a little bit of each, basically, in those Chinese characters. Okay. By hujiaofen, my tones are very bad. My Chinese is terrible, so you don't have to call me out. I already know, okay? And it says ground white pepper.
It says vinegar and white pepper.
What the fuck? What? Why? What's going on? Jeez. What the hell?
Wait. Replay. What's she doing with the egg?
washing machine, spun it around. It shot out of the drain. That's disgusting.
How you have all this kung fu skill, but you need washing machine to scramble egg? Of all the thing that she can do, she can't whisk her own egg. So sad.
Wait, is that ketchup? Wait. It's moving
She
so
can't whisk
fast.
her own egg. So sad.
Ketchup, okay. I think that says 番茄酱, which means ketchup. Salt, sugar, MSG, okay, soy sauce. All right.
Did Uncle Roger
MSG.
see what I just see? She cooked with MSG? Oh my god. This is Uncle Roger first time seeing cooking video where the chef used MSG. This is best cooking instructional video. Uncle Roger love MSG. Since my last egg fried
Automatic
rice
A+.
video, many people asking me, what is MSG? And Uncle Roger want to say MSG is king of flavor. It's better version of salt. MSG is salt on crack. If you have salt at home, throw it out. Don't need salt. Salt is sold 2005.
While MSG stands for monosodium glutamate, has the word sodium in there, it's not salty per se. If you taste it, it's not particularly salty. The sensation is really, the flavor profile is umami, which is the Japanese word for savory. It just kind of, it's like this I don't know how to say it. It just kind of uplifts all the flavor together rather than like, there's sweet, salty, sour, like these are spikes in the flavor spectrum. Whereas umami, personally, I feel like just takes everything that's there and just like, brings it up. Again, no better way to explain it than it's just a whole encompassing savory flavor that gets emphasized when you use MSG.
MSG make everything better. Uncle Roger should have put
there's
MSG
no
on
denying
my
that.
marriage.
They say that MSG, like MSG headaches and stuff like that are a myth. Two schools of thought, as with everything. For me personally, I don't consume much MSG. The main thing I always notice is when I go to dim sum, if I eat too much, which I always do, I do find myself like feeling puffy, like what's the word? It's bloated, and I do sometimes even get a little bit of a headache. But again, like you have to remember, I'm going from not eating any MSG to eating a shit ton of it in one sitting, so that will probably explain it. I drink about a gallon of water a day, so like it gets flushed out of my system very quickly. But for me, I clearly notice it. However, small amounts of MSG are found in nature in things like beef and tomatoes and mushrooms. Soy sauce has natural occurring MSG in it, but even things like your favorite potato chips and Doritos. I mean, just look, anything that's savory, I guarantee you, if you look at the label, has some form of MSG in it. It may be a component in a spice mix, for example. MSG is much more common than you think.
Notice
What
how
the
in this
Fuck. No one eats that much rice. Literally made a rice cooker full of rice and pulled out the whole insert and eating out of that. Like
whole video, full of kung fu, full of shit from egg, full of everything, but no colander. Uncle Roger liked this video. Very authentic Asian cooking. It's like
is.
Bruce Lee meet Master Chef.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the much older episodes. As far as making a tomato and egg, that is straight up pretty much how I've seen it done, minus the peeling of the tomato, blanching the tomato and peeling the skin, which I don't even think they showed the peeling of the skin, but that was the purpose for submerging it in hot boiling water. Cook the tomato first, again, salt, sugar, all that stuff, a little bit of white pepper, and well, she cooked her egg first, put it aside, and then did the tomato. Yeah, that's pretty much, minus the tomato skin thing, it's pretty much identical to how I watched my mom make it growing up. Very accurate. Cool stuff. Hyper stylized. I've never seen anyone cook like that before. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And remember, don't be afraid to fail because it can only make you stronger. I am Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef, and I'll see you really soon.